I'll tell you a story. When I was at this congregation in São Paulo, they didn't have a building or a piece of land. So we went into this campaign to buy a piece of land and to build just a 4-wall box church. And it would take us what? $5,000 to $8,000 to do it all? 10? So we started this movement in the church. So we would do potluck dinners. We would do yard sales, and we would the women would do cakes, and we would do things and festivities at the church, and ice cream party, and to get the money. But the need of the people there were such that sometimes somebody would come and say, "Pastor, we don't have money for our medicine." So the church would give them the money. And then next day, "Pastor, our roof is about to fall, and we have kids." So the money would go there. And at the end of 2 years, you know how much we had? $400. And we did everything we could. But the money would go back to the community. So, if I had the power, and perhaps it's good that I don't have, but if I had the power, I would make some changes, Mark. I would say, this money will go back to the community. That's why I believe that if you're part of a community, I'm not afraid of losing my job. Somebody's going to pick up for me. Somebody's going to be there for me. See, that's the deep level of commitment that I always want people to have. I'm responsible for you, Mark. If you don't have money for your surgery, we'll have to figure it out. I mean, there's some inequalities that even the church, most of the Protestant churches that we keep, we still have. Why do we have this? I'm at the Presbyterian Church. I'm a big defender of the same salary for pastors. Because why we have different salaries? Of course, different locations, fine, but why some people get $100,000 while others are struggling in rural churches getting $20,000, $15,000 if they can get that? That's what is complicated for me, because I learned from these people that we share life. I learned from these people that class struggle is everywhere. And my hope is one day that we'll be able to share, to have this crazy, lunatic possibility of sharing our belongings, or sharing what we have with one another. And then we'll trust, and then the church becomes more meaningful. So I'm not depending on the salary that I make, but I'm depending on my brothers and sisters.